What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of True's Pokemon X Wonder Wedlocke. In the last episode, we had the most upsetting thing ever happen. We had our first Pokemon death. We lost Templar. It was extremely upsetting, but we're going to continue on. We've scooped up a Moby out of the PC, who is a Zigzagoon. So really not the highest potential Pokemon out there, but who knows? Maybe Moby will surprise us. Now, we got some stuff to talk about this episode, which is pretty exciting, and I don't typically have a subject in mind at all when I start recording these things or anything like that, but I do today, so it's kind of cool. But as we start off things, I'm going to turn on the XP share, because I said that every other what the heck, where is it? I said that every other whatchamacallit there episode we'll turn it on and off, just to keep things fair. Plus, we just got Moby, so Moby is kind of low level, so I want to train Moby up. So yeah, gonna be turning that baby on. We are here in Camp Fear Town, or however the heckles you say that, where everybody gives you stuff, nice old handouts and stuff. We already went to the berry field. Last episode we beat Snorlax, who was there. We actually caught Snorlax. Did we run into a Pokemon on this route yet? I don't think so. Hey! Sorry, wrong person.
Hey there, Judy. Trev said he wants to check out the Pokemon Daycare Center. Come with us.
Oh, God. This is the Pokemon Daycare Center. They take care of Pokemon for you here. Yes, indeed. You can leave up to 2 Pokemon here at once. I seem to remember something good can happen if you leave 2... So weird. That's right. Sometimes we'll find a new addition, like an egg. If you carry the egg around, the Pokemon will emerge from it.
Wow, the Pokemon will come out. Well, maybe I'll leave some Pokemon here. Having the same Pokemon with the same moves might help the dance. How about you, Judy?
Some other time. They're right. Sorry, oh my goodness. There aren't many Pokemon that I want to raise. I'll try it on some other occasion.
That's one way to look at it. Well, I'm gonna look for some Pokemon up for my dance team.
Alright, man. Hey, what up, Giardo? Okay. Well, that was all fun and dandy, but I don't think we caught a Pokemon on this route, so that's kind of cool. We can do that. Pretty sure. As long as this... There's no grass on this side of the thing here. Because Snorlax was a static encounter, so static encounters count as their own on this Let's Play. I know in the in the Forever Wedlocke, I think I did things differently, where static encounters counted as the root encounter, but I'm deciding not to do that this time, just so we can get as many Wonder Trades as possible, because that's the whole point of this series. It's a Wonder Wedlocke, so this is a new route, Route 7, so we can encounter something and get our trade, which is really cool. Oh, there's Trev's over here.
Hi, Judy. Have you seen Dunsparce?
No, I haven't seen a Dunsparce, man. Sorry. But, guys, oh my gosh, I haven't even been talking about what I wanted to talk about this episode. A Smeargle, really? Okay. Whatever, man. But, the True Norseman, Norseman Nation t-shirts came in the other day, so if you picked one up, thank you very much. This is it. I got the purple one. I also got a gray hoodie. Now, the gray hoodie... The gray that I purchased on the website looked really different than what I got in real life. I don't know if they sent me the wrong one, or if that's just the way it is. But, I don't know, there was something weird about it. So, I don't really like the sweatshirt as much, but I really like the t-shirt. I think the design came out really well printed, and kind of has like an aged look to it. Like, it's not actually, I don't know, like, it's not just, it's like not badly printed, but it has like sort of that authentic, you know when we see like a Coca-Cola shirt? It looks kind of like that, but not as extremely beat up. I really like it, and I think it fits very well. And actually, the shirt's really comfortable too, so I'm really excited about that. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. So thank you to anybody who ordered one. Really appreciate it. If you are still interested in getting one, yes, the campaign ended, but all it takes, I think, is 4 pre-orders, and then they bring it back and they'll print it again. Don't quote me on that, but it definitely said something along the lines of, like, are you still interested in getting the Norseman Nation shirt? If so, all it takes is blah, blah, blah pre-order. So I figured that that's probably the way it works. So if enough people show interest still in getting a shirt, I think they will get printed again, which is pretty cool. So it's not necessarily over. You can still pick up a shirt. It just might take some time. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. But anyways, Most of you probably aren't interested in that anyways, and none of the Pokemon that I'm trying to catch want to stay in freaking Pokeballs, man. Like, I can't hurt this thing any more than this, unless I switch to Moby, but that would be dangerous, because you never know. So here comes the Luxury Ball. He doesn't want to stay in there either. These things just... Oh, gosh, these Pokemon never want to stay in their darn Pokeballs, man. Maybe we'll switch to Moby. I mean, he's not really doing much to Trouble. He might not do much to Moby. So we'll see, and then Moby can go for Tackle, and it shouldn't kill at all. Oh my gosh, that did a lot. That did a lot. Okay, but we're gonna go for Tackle. Ooh, okay. All right. Well, we get one Tackle. We'll switch back. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's good. That's good damage right there. Now let's switch back to Trouble. We don't want to lose Moby. Sure, Moby's not the greatest fit for the team right now, but we don't want to let a Pokemon die either. It's never my intention to send a Pokemon out there to die on purpose. And I just miss Trouble. I mean, Templar so much. Templar was so freaking cool. I mean, at first I was like, oh, Wormpole, but then she, like, I don't know, she just grew on me, and it's only been a couple of episodes since she had grown on me like that. But, oh, another thing, if you haven't noticed already, Smeargle must have a super high catch rate or something. Or, like, low catch rate, whatever the word is for meaning difficult to catch. This is ridiculous. Just stay in my darn Pokeball, you jerk. Oh my gosh, seriously. Alright, so anyways, you might be noticing that I have different headphones on. They're really bright blue and obnoxious. That's because I broke my XO7s. I think that's what they were called. Oh, you freaking jerk! Ugh! Hate you, Smeargle. Stay in the stupid Pokeball, man. Stay in this Pokeball. But anyways, yeah, my black and green ones broke. As well as, you know how I used to only wear the earbud ones so I could hear myself talking? The cats chewed through those. Yes, we caught the Smeargle, awesome. The cats chewed through those, and so I started wearing my green ones, and I broke my green ones. So now I purchased these ones. They were, you still, at the time of seeing this video, might be able to get them, because I think it's like, because it's Black Friday month. They're the Logitech G430s. They're normally like 80 bucks, but I got them for $49 or $50, whatever. So yeah, you can still pick them up, and I feel like I'm just like selling you guys stuff this episode or something, which is funny. But I just figured I'd mention my new headphones in case you were wondering what happened. And for me, I was like, you know what, the color doesn't really matter. The blue's fine. Like, I actually kind of like the blue. It's bright and everything, but that's okay. I'm a bright person, so I got these. Some things I'd say about them is they sound terrific. For $70 headphones that I bought for $50, they sound fantastic, audio quality wise. They're a little uncomfortable though, and it might just be my head. I might have a big head and big ears or something. But like over the ear, it might be something I have to adjust to. Maybe it's just a different headphone or something. But I don't know. It's weird because I feel like it's not even touching. It's not even touching my ear. Like the muff goes all the way around my ear, and it's not pushing it or anything, but for some reason my ear hurts. And then the top of my head too hurts too, and there is a cushion here, but I don't know, it seems to still hurt anyways. So I had to wear this one slightly off so that I can hear myself talking. But yeah, so if you guys were wondering about the new headphones, that's the dealio. But here we go, we're gonna go ahead, Wonder Trade away this what the heck was it that we just caught? It was a Smeargle, an annoying Smeargle. Oh my gosh, I can't stand that Smeargle, man. He was so annoying. We're going to have to pick up some Pokeballs while we're here, too. Don't forget that. True, don't forget that. Okay, so we got to do that. Okay. All right, but yeah, so talking about my headphones, talked about the shirts, which, oh my gosh, I love the freaking shirt, dude. Like I said, when I made the shirts, I don't care if I'm the only one who buys them, because I want to wear my own t-shirt, and I'm really excited about it. Yes, we want to start a Wonder Trade. We want to trade. Oh my gosh, look at. We have a freaking Trevenant just sitting there, like use me. Level 14. Okay, this thing's level 14. So whatever we get, we can rare candy up to level 14. Don't forget that. Need to keep that in my mind. Right up here. All right. But there you go. Any day now. But yeah. So what else I want to talk about? Oh, okay. So last episode, we had a question of the day. this episode, we have a question of the day, only it's going to be a little bit different. We've got Leo from the United Kingdom, England, which is pretty cool. Nice to meet you, Leo. That's a cool name. I actually really like the name Leo. Leo the Lion. But, whatever. Hold on, let's see what we get before I go any further. A Spoink. This Wedlocke, man. Get some interesting Pokemon here. I've never used a Spoink before. I don't even know what type it is. I don't even know what type a Spoink is. Is it Psychic? I feel like it doesn't look like a Psychic type, though. Let's check it out. Make sure it's within our level limits and all that jazz. Spoink is level 13, so it gets 1 rare candy. Let's just move these over so that they're in the order that we Wonder Traded them for. And really quickly, just gonna put Spoink in here and give it its 1 rare candy. It seems kind of cheap to do that, but just for 1 rare candy. But you know what? If I don't do it now, I will forget. So let's go ahead and do it. Rare candy. Boom. Okay, there we go. And Psybeam, you must be a Psychic type, right? It's really not a terrible Pokemon, I guess. I don't think Spoink evolves. Spoink's one of those Pokemon that I always forget about. It's like, I don't know, it's such a forgettable Pokemon in my mind to me, but please no. And I have to redo this whole thing. There's probably a smarter way to do that, but whatever, it works. Okay, so anyways, question of the day. So last time I had a question of the day, and I threw it in the middle of the episode so that only people who watch all the way through would know what the question of the day was. So thank you everybody who answered that. Really appreciate it. And all that stuff. It's cool to see your responses. You wanted all the legendary Pokemons in your mansion, things like that. It's pretty funny. But let's see. Actually, I wanna switch things out. I want to let Happy and Urza fight because I want Happy to grow that gosh darn level. Actually, should probably let Urza lead though. I want Happy to evolve. But anyways. I forgot what I was talking about. My question of the day for this episode is leave. It's more of a general question of the day that I want you guys just in like this video leave questions for any question you want to ask me, or just it could be a funny question or whatever, because I want to start a mini series. It's not like an actual series or anything like that. It'll be like whenever I have time to throw one together, and I thought it would be really cool where I play like I have some like Black Ops gameplay or a shooter of some sort or something like that, just to get some different content going on my channel. And I am answering your questions in the commentary, so it would be like True Advice or True Talks. It would probably be True Talks because that makes sense, it rhymes. So it'll be called like True Talks, and I'll play like Black Ops or something, and I'll answer your questions. So if you leave comments down below with a question you might have always wanted to ask me, or maybe a piece of advice, like you're like, I'm just starting a YouTube channel, what's the best webcam I can get, or something like that. I don't know, anything like that. It could be relationship advice, it can be, or questions, it could be a question about a game, it can be a question about computers. I know a decent amount about computers. I'm not the best person in the world to go to, but I do a lot of research, so I could always research it for you and in my commentary talk about it. So that's kind of something I just wanted to sort of think about doing. And for this question of the day, I would really appreciate it if you leave a question that you've always wanted to ask me, or just a question that you want some help resolving in your head or something like that. We don't actually want Pin Missile though. Keep all moves. Yeah. So yeah, leave any sort of question down below, or looking for advice or anything like that, and then hopefully I'll be able to answer that for you in one of those True Talks videos. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh my gosh, I've done so much recently. Georgia, that's pretty cool. This girl's name's Georgia. Neat. That's pretty neat. That's pretty darn neat. Is this Trevs or whatever that? No, what's this kid's name? The other one's Trevs, right? Where's this one? No, this one's Trevs. The other one's Tierno. Okay. So So Trudy, how about how many Pokemon have you seen? That's not his voice. I don't even. Oh, oops! I meant to challenge you or whatever. So you've seen 51 kinds of Pokemon. I lost. How frustrating. Yeah, that's right. You lost. Oh, a double battle. Yes. Okay. I love doing double battles and wedlocks because it just feels so right. Because, like in a wedlock, you know, you use the 2 Pokemon together. It just feels so right using your partnership together like this. So Urza and Happy. Think about that. Fairy Tail for the win right there. Which I finished Fairy Tail. Well, I didn't finish Fairy Tail, but I finished watching all the Fairy Tales that are on Netflix, which is how I was watching it before. I was watching it all on Netflix, and it's sad. It's sad that I finished like all that I could watch. There's probably other places I could watch it for free. I don't know. Sometimes I get really sketched out by, you know, those kind of websites and stuff like that. Plus, being a content creator, I get it. Like, I get the whole, like, you need to get paid for the work that you put in, or else it's just like, you know. But yeah, we can we know that we outspeed, so we should be okay to attack this Smeargle with a Force Palm right now, as long as it like doesn't miss or something crazy. Boom. Here we go. There we go. Dead Smeargle. Please, Happy, evolve. It's time for you to evolve, Happy. Lucky Chant. It stops critical hits. It's probably better than Growl, honestly, so we're gonna do it. Lucky Chant it is. We'll be chanting all luckily in the sky, man. I guess, something like that. Moby's level 12 already, making a name for himself there, Moby. Making a name for yourself. Okay. And here we go. I think this is the castle place we're supposed to be at. Hey, Trudy, do you know about this building? It's called the Battle Chateau. It's famous for being a place where trainers gather to improve their skills. If I learn even more about Pokemon, I'm sure I'll be able to defeat Kalos' 8 gym leaders. Kalos' gym leaders. They're pushovers, man. They're pushovers. They ain't nothing. They ain't got nothing on me. Callum's up ahead. Oh no, we have to get ready. Callum has Fennekin, so do we have anything really good for Fennekin? Alright guys, so as you might have seen right there, my audio ended up cutting out during the middle of the recording, which is really weird. I have no idea how it happened. At the end of the episode, I looked over and I saw that my microphone level was at 0, but I was like, oh no, I just lost the entire episode and I've already saved. But it turns out it happened midway through the recording, which is really weird. I'm wondering if maybe I hit my 0 key or something during the recording, because I think that might have muted my microphone, because I think that would have brought my levels down to 0. But I'm not really sure what happened there. And it's funny because during this episode, I actually talked about my microphone quality sounding better now, which is just kind of like a little funny thing. But here we go. I'm going to be post-commentating the rest of this episode here, and I've cut out the boring parts because I don't have all day to re-commentate what I just commentated. Plus, I've already forgotten what I talked about during the episode, and it was a darn good episode too, and it's a freaking shame that happened. But so we're ended up facing Tierno and Trebs with Callum on our team here. So we led with Mighty and whatchamacallem here, Ditzy, and we'll figure that would be a pretty good pair for that. Now, we had Ditzy out first, but decided that wasn't a very good idea with Pikachu being out there, so I switched to Quilladin. This battle, fairly easy. I mean, we don't run into any problem. We super effective Fine Whip on the Corphish, and then we just roll out the Pikachu and the Flabébé that come out. Now that that's out of the way, I can keep talking about my situations. Now, I want to talk about the microphone again, because before that whole incident, it still was good. So I wanted to say that my Pokemon X episodes up until this point have been very hissy. Like, there's been a lot of hiss noise in the background, and you guys might have noticed that. The other day I went back and I watched my ORAS Omega Ruby Forever Wedlocke, and my mic quality sounded so freaking good. And the weird part is I'm using the same mic. Now I figured that it probably had to do with the move, because when I moved, I changed USB cords plugging into the microphone, and I have this other USB in the microphone now. It seems like it has a little bit better quality. There's no more hissing or anything like that, so hopefully it sounds better. It's still, I don't think it sounds as good as it did in the Forever Wedlocke, because my microphone sounded so crisp and clean during the Forever Wedlocke, but that's okay. It's much better than it was, and as soon as I figure out how to make it like the old times, I will. Unless, I mean, it might sound the same. Maybe I just got to rewatch, but yeah, so I just took out the Pikachu there. Pretty good. I'm going to try not to talk too much specific about the battles, because I don't even know if I'm going to line my voiceover up perfectly with that, and anything like that. So it's a damn shame, though. I can't remember what the heck I was talking about during this episode. I remember what I talked about, but I don't remember when. So I don't know if you guys have already heard the things that I'm about to say. I bought a new graphics card, GTX 970, which I'm really excited to get. I got a really good deal on it on Black Friday, or not on Black Friday because it's not Black Friday yet, but a lot of retailers and online stores have like an all-month Black Friday, and I've been sort of watching them, waiting for a good deal to show up. So I went ahead, I picked up the 970, which it was, the reason I got the 970 not 980 is just due to money problems. Like, I don't have enough money to spend on the 980, and I didn't really have enough for the 970, but it ended up being such a good deal that it was like, I need to take this deal. So I ended up getting the 970, which is pretty cool. You guys are seeing, or actually you guys can't see me because I changed the webcam to this webcam, so never mind. But so I'm preparing here. I just healed up my Pokemon there, and we're gonna get our first encounter inside this route, which is gonna end up being a Meditite, which is actually fairly easy to catch, which is really good. I think it's like one Pokeball throw at it after a quick attack. I got kind of nervous that he might go for a Psychic move and it might be super effective and really hurt us or something like that, but ends up not being the case. We go for a quick attack and bring this thing down to a little bit less than half with a crit, so I didn't want to hit it again. I throw a Pokeball, we catch it, and we start Wonder Trading away, which is awesome, because Wonder Trading is the whole point of this Let's Play, in my opinion, things like that. But the other thing I want to re-say, in case it was not in the earlier part of the episode, and it was in the second half, is that I want you guys, for the question of the day, to leave any questions you might want to ask me in the comments down below. That includes advice, just questions. It could be funny, whatever you want down below. It could be like, it could be something asking for YouTube advice. It could be something where you just be a funny guy and you have a question, or something you wanted to always know about me. Maybe you want to know, and it doesn't have to be Pokemon related. It doesn't have to be anything related to Pokemon or anything like that. But whatever you want to ask me, go ahead, and I'm going to try and do videos every once in a while answering your questions. I think it'd be really fun. We ended up Wonder Trading and getting a Linoon or whatever, and we already have a Zigzagoon, so that would be Species Clause, which means that we actually get, I don't know what the heck that was. We actually get a chance to Wonder Trade it back away because it is Species Clause. So I ended up noticing it had a potion too late, which is funny because if you see there, it actually has a potion, which I wish I had taken off of it, but it's not a big deal. We ended up getting Ryan from Georgia, which I think we have had Ryan before in a Wonder Trade on this series, so I thought that was a really funny and cool thing. Either that or it's just a different guy from Georgia that we had before, but I was pretty sure. And we ended up getting a Solosis, which is really not a bad Pokemon here to get. The only thing is we already have a Ralts who is Psychic type, Psychic Fairy, so kind of redundant getting a Solosis like that, but you know what? Solosis is pretty powerful, and I like it, so we're going to be using that eventually, hopefully. Maybe no. Actually, no. Not hopefully, because that means another Pokemon would have to die. So I go out here into Route 8, and I'm like, wait a second. I don't have any more Pokeballs. I got to go back to the Pokemon Center and go get some more Pokeballs for the rest of this episode. And while I'm here, I'm looking at the Solosis, who ended up being level 1 and seemed to have been some sort of bred Pokemon from Ryan. So I was like, that's awesome, because she's a modest nature. So, Okay, it is a girl. I was gonna say Solosis genderless, but no, it is a girl. So it ended up being level 1, so I could rare candy up to level 14, which was the level of the meta type that we caught. So I rare candied it, and during it I noticed that it's a modest nature, which is great because that's like a perfect nature for a Solosis. I mean, unless you're running a defensive one, or especially defensive one, which is actually how I think they're more preferred to be run. But I'm okay with a modest nature. Like, modest nature is fine with me. So we got a sweet, modest-natured Solosis there. It was level 1, rare candied him up to level 14 right here, as you're about to see. There we go, and now it's level 14, so I quit out all of that. And we also learned a couple moves. I don't really remember what they were, but yeah, I forget to buy Pokeballs, though, is the funny part. And then I come back here, and I battle this trainer, this breeder, and then I remember I didn't buy Pokeballs. So, anyways, this craziness aside, I'm so sorry about this episode being, like, post-commentated for half of it, live comm for half of it. Hopefully it won't happen again. We haven't had a fluke like this in a while, so I'm content. You know, like, at least this mistake was something I could correct by doing this, and I wish I could commentate over the entire episode. I just feel like that would be boring since it's not live. You guys can't hear or probably can't hear the game audio anymore. Maybe I decided to keep it in at the not fast-forwarded bits. I'm not really too sure how I'm going to do this in post yet, but yeah. You guys probably can't hear what's going on or anything like that, so I wanted to cut it into little pieces so that it wouldn't be as long and I wouldn't have to commentate the same thing twice. And plus, I gotta go get dog food. I gotta go buy dog food for my dog. She's out of dog food. I'm here alone this week. My girlfriend flew to DC to go with her family for Thanksgiving. I decided to stay home because, one, plane tickets are really expensive, and two, we have all those cats and the dog that I have to watch, so it just seemed like the best idea for me and for us. So that's what I'm doing. So I kind of have a bunch of time to myself, which is really fun because I get to do a lot more recording than I usually do, and I get to be as loud as I want and things like that, and as energetic as I want. And maybe I'll get to do some more live streaming this week, which would be really cool. I haven't live streamed in a while. I always get nervous when I live stream, though, because I don't know, I just don't do it enough, and for some reason it makes me nervous because I don't know what I'm going to talk about during it, I don't know what I'm going to play during it, things like that. But I don't know, I kind of am looking forward to doing some live streaming this week. Could be cool. But Ralts just ripped through this breeder's team like it was nothing. Like, he got the Oddish, took out the Leo, and just destroyed everything on this woman's team. Ruined her day, really. Wait, is her name Mercy? I didn't even notice that the first time. Breeder Mercy. That's funny. That's a weird name. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just a strange name. There's some really weird names in this game, and I think it's because it's supposed to take place in France. So, anyways, we're going to take out this Pikachu pretty easily, too. Like, Ursa's so powerful, and it's just, she's the best. But one more confusion, should take out this Pikachu. We've run into like 8 Pikachus this Let's Play. Love the heart tail, by the way, on the Pikachus. But yeah, we've run into like 8 Pikachus already. It's crazy. How many Pikachus can you program into this game? Like, we get it. Pikachu makes the Pikachu noise. Pika! Like, you know what I mean? Like, but whatever, it's fine. I don't mind seeing more Pikachu or anything like that. Pikachu's a cool Pokemon. Back in the day, Pikachu was like my favorite because when I was a kid, I was one of those people who was like, oh my gosh, Ash has a Pikachu, I gotta have a Pikachu. But that's actually where I end up ending the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you guys did enjoy it, please go ahead and shield bash that like button, because recently I've tried to change my mindset where I really want to put all in, like, I want to go all in again on YouTube and to really try and get going, because my YouTube hasn't been growing too much. It's been kind of staying the same. I really want to grow, so I encourage you guys to shield bash the like button if you made it this far, because if you did, chances are you liked the video. So don't forget to like the video and share it with a friend if you can. If not, whatever, but it would be really helpful, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Until then, though, stay frosty and peace out.